Hey, what's up guys? This is Akshay from AS Learning, and today in this video we'll be seeing about memory. How to add memory to our agent. So memory can be broadly classified into two types: short-term memory and long-term memory. In short-term memory, it is like in-session memory where whatever conversation you are doing with the assistant in that session, the agent remembers, the assistant remembers what is being talked of. Once you start a new fresh conversational chat, he will forget it. In long term memory, he knows about it. Whenever you start a new chat, he will know about the previous conversations. Okay. So first let's see about STM, short term memory, and then we'll see about LTM. Okay. So here I imported create agent class from LangChain agents. Here I'm importing memory saver from LangGraph. And this is my OpenAI key. I'm initializing my checkpointer. Here I'm creating my agents object with GPT-4o, creating a basic system prompt and adding my checkpointer. This is my chat function where I'm invoking my agent. To my agent, I'm configuring a thread ID. Now this is very important. In this example, it is thread ID, but in real production grade, it will be session ID, where in the respective session, the conversation will be maintained. And this is my show memory function, where whatever conversation has been done, I'm just seeing the memory. So, and finally, I'm triggering it three questions. So the first one is, hi, I'm Alice. Second is, Virat Kohli is a great player. And in the third question, I'm asking him, what did I tell you earlier about any cricket players? Now, if the memory is retained, only and only he can then tell me that in the second conversation, Virat Kohli was being talked of, right? And if it works, so it means that the memory worked well for us. Now let me run it. Yeah. So, um, why is it coming twice? No, it's not coming twice. Yeah. So my first question was, hi, I'm Alice. It replied me, hello Alice, how can I assist you today? I told him Virat Kohli is a great player, and it gave me, yes, Virat Kohli is indeed a great player, and blah 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 blah. Then in the third question, I asked him, what did I tell you earlier about any cricket players? And he returned me, yeah, you mentioned about Virat Kohli is a great player. Let me know if anything else you would like to discuss about cricket or any other topic. That means that the memory was retained in my conversation. And this is my conversation history, right? Human message, AI message, and this memory is retained in this respective conversation. If I start a new conversation, it will go off, right? Now let's see how to retain our conversations and use it like a LTM, long-term memory. So for now, for implementing my long-term memory, I'm using SQLite 3. Okay, and in SQLite 3, I'm initializing my DB, creating a table. Then I'm saving my messages. Saving my entire conversation. Okay, and here I'm loading the conversation whenever a new chat is being initialized. And here I'm invoking my agent again. Before that, I'm loading the messages, and here I'm invoking it in the messages. I'm appending my new user questions. So here I've not implemented that smart memory retrieval where only the relevant conversation should be fetched. Here I'm fetching the conversations, the entire conversations as per the thread ID, and whatever conversation has been done, it's being saved again. And here I'm showing the memory as per the thread ID, and here is my conversation. Okay, so let's first start, let's say, a new conversation. I've done this, so maybe let me do, hi, I am Tejaswini. Let me say him, Messi is a great player. And did you talk about any football players? Let's give some more context. Great football player, and here I'm keeping it as thread 3. thread 3 and thread 3. Okay, and in the memory also we will be seeing thread 3. Okay, before running this I would like to show you my previous conversations, and here you can see I ran it twice. This was my thread 1 with Alice. I ran with thread 1 twice, and this is with thread 2. I think I ran it that too also twice. It was with Akshay. Okay, and I also asked him a question about do you know me, and he gave an answer, Akshay. Okay, uh, now let's do a thread ID 3, and here I am running it. Yeah. So it gave me a reply. Hello Tejaswini, how can I assist you? Lionel Messi is a great football player. And yes, you earlier mentioned about Messi. So he knows what I mentioned, right? And this is the conversation. And let's see if our conversation is being saved to SQLite. So here let me refresh it, and as you can see my entire conversation is being saved. It was not twice, it was two entries per thing, so it was just one conversation only, my bad. Now because the conversation is there, now let me do one thing, let me comment out this thing and let me ask him a question. Who am I? Okay, and here I am passing him the thread ID 3, so it should tell me that you are Tejaswini. Yeah, so I told him who am I, and it replied me, you introduced yourself from as Tejaswini, how can I assist you further? Okay, so this is coming from my persistent memory. Okay, it is loading the messages and it is remembering, oh, you were Tejaswini. Okay, so this is what I had, guys. We saw how to implement short-term memory, long-term memory, and there are various other forms of memory also, episodic memory, knowledge graph memory, and lots of other things as per the use cases. But this is the base version where you save all the conversations, and it can be smarter by retaining the respective conversation as per contexts, maintaining the entities and relationship into smart formats, into a knowledge graph, and you can do it time series wise, and there are lots of other combinations. You can find categories and you might use metadata, and there are different kinds of memories now being evolving. There are even startups just on this concept. Okay, so that's it with this, guys. If you learn something new, do give a like, share it with your friends. Do check other videos which I've uploaded on agents, and stay tuned to AS for more such amazing tech stuff. Take care, peace out.